Welcome everybody. Welcome once again to Saat Ki Baat Lajja ke Saath. Lajja is a forum that has been made or formed with the aim of helping women find space for themselves. This is a non-judgmental space that we give all our women to be themselves, to grow, to learn from each other, to inspire each other, and be, an inspiration to other women too. We do workshops, skills development, seminars, we do online and offline talks, we do a whole gamut of things with the sole aim of helping women become better versions of themselves, helping women learn a little bit more, helping women upgrade themselves. So yes, that is what Lajja is, a forum for women. And at Lajja, Saath Ki Baat, Lajja Ke Saath is a special segment where we bring in experts from all across the industries to talk about some specific thing. Now, this month's theme, we are talking about alternative therapies. We are talking about holistic health. And when we our first Saat Ki Baat of this month, we spoke about Ayurveda and we had an in-depth discussion about Ayurveda. This time, we want to talk about other alternative therapies. There is more to alternative therapies, and the whole, you know, there's so many things in alternative therapies, things that we have sometimes not even heard about. So for that, we thought we should bring a guest who is the co-founder of a company which is into alternative therapies, which promotes alternative therapies, which has a whole lot of experts who can talk about alternative therapies. And she's also special to us because she's a mentor at Lajja. So please join me as I welcome Jane Shah. Hello, Jane. Welcome to Saat Ki Baat
Thank
Lajja Ke
you.
Saath.
Thank you so much, Vanna, for having me here.
Our pleasure.
Before you say anything else, I want to say that whatever work with the Lajja team and you are doing is so wonderful. In fact,
Thank
the
you.
world has passing through really difficult time, and at such time when you work on empowering women, it is not just empowering the lady in the house, it is also about empowering the entire family. The environment in
Absolutely.
the home changes when the lady is empowered. So kudos to you for doing such
Thank
a
you.
wonderful work, and wish
Thank
you
you.
greater success in life as we go ahead.
Thank you so much. We wish you the same. And we
Thank you.
know you'll be with us throughout. So thank
Oh
you for
yes,
being
yes,
the great
yes.
mentor that we have.
This is a platform which I love to be with. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So, to all of you, let me introduce Jane formally. She's a mentor, she's a speaker, she's a strategist, she's a serial entrepreneur, and she's also the co founder of Veda Yog. She believes that success is a process, and all you need to do is, step in the right direction to achieve it. So, yes, once again, I think it's our honor to have you here. And without wasting, any further time, let me ask the first question that a lot of people ask when we talk about alternative therapy. What is alternative therapy?
If you ask me personally, I think this is not alternate therapy. This is original therapy. A lot of
Wow.
therapies have evolved as an alternate to this therapy. See, for example, if I talk about, in Ayurveda, haldi is considered to be one of the best antioxidant. It is considered to cure one from cough and such other disease. Now, is it an alternate therapy? This is a main therapy. When you cannot cure yourself from haldi or any other thing, then you need to resort to some other therapies. Say, for example, even if you go for allopathy for taking antibiotics or cough syrups, it is when your body is not ready to accept or respond to natural ways of healing. So yes, world
Okay.
over, we use word alternate therapies, and actually CAM practices are the are very well known world over for all therapies other than allopathy. However, if you ask me personally, this is a therapy which is just within us. And
Yes.
if we can find our solution within us, there is no need to look out and find solution outside.
Absolutely. I like that term you used. It's not alternative therapy, it's original therapy. It's something that, one is we are born with it. It's in our
Yes.
ecosystem. So we don't really need to be going looking outside. So it is not alternative, it is the original therapy. So
Right. Even if when you talk about immunity, which is a too much talked about topic these days, if we don't give our kids antibiotics from very early age in their life, they will have their own immunity build up, and they will be able to fight against many diseases. So
yes.
this is within our natural system of healing, and it's important we preserve it and we make it as a part of our life. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now we have off late we have seen, ever since the pandemic started, and
Yeah.
after the initial wave of fear, suddenly you have WhatsApp messages and articles and news channels screaming about going by use hot water, use haldi, honey, and all of that. So why is the world suddenly shifting from scientific technology based allopathy or English medicine to original therapies? Why is this? Has the world
Okay.
suddenly woken up?
Again, I would like to say what is scientific. Scientific something which has been proven, right? In
Yes.
our, I'm first of all, I'm feeling myself very privileged that I'm born with Asian culture, Indian culture, and all these things are just imbibed in us. And somehow, being born in India gives you a privilege to know some of the benefits, like a clove has a benefit, haldi
Yes.
has a benefit, ajwain has a benefit. So we don't have to learn those things. If we understand that somebody has a gastric problem, we provide them with ajwain, and a grandmother has given us those recipes when we were child. So
Yes.
I feel very privileged that we are born in India, and to a great extent we could save ourselves from consuming chemicals. So scientific, yes, this is also scientific, but as we started, as a human being started progressing, we wanted more of new ways of looking life, which is kind of a quick recipes for
Ah,
recovery, quick recipes for solution, and that's how we started many other therapies, especially allopathy as a way of life. So
yes.
are all Indian herbs, all other therapies are also scientific. Probably we haven't done enough research. We haven't created enough of uh, uh, practical reports about it, and we don't have proof about everything. But yes, it is still a scientific way of healing and treating oneself.
Hmm. Maybe I think the problem, I'm guessing the problem is probably
Yes,
the kind of marketing that is not done. English medicine
right.
or allopathy has a lot of branding and a lot of marketing behind it, whereas our traditional treatments and therapies are probably not marketed well. Maybe that could be one of the issues why not many people know of these therapies.
Probably yes. Yeah. That's
Hmm.
why it is limited to certain cities, certain countries.
Yes.
In fact, many Asian countries have their own way of healing, and which is popular in their country. Thank God to technology and the digital world.
Yes.
Words are traveling very fast, and these days, if we talk across the world, we are able to give them the benefits of yoga. We are able to give them the benefits of homeopathy. In fact, I listened to a lot of cases where COVID-19 has been cured using homeopathy. So
Hmm.
whether we claim it as a remedy or not, I don't want to be in that discussion, but I
Yes.
certainly want to be in that discussion where these cases have been cured using these therapies.
Yes, yes. Okay, now one of the questions which has been in my mind is what, why did you have, start a company called Vedayu? This company, which gives you a gamut of alternate therapies. So tell me the background story to Vedayu.
So the background story is probably like any other Hindi movies, Bollywood movie story. We three friends used to eat all lunch together almost every day for over a month, and most of the time we found that we are talking about health, we are talking about the problems in the world, we are talking about why people suffer when there is no need to suffer. And we discussed, how Ayurveda. So Amit is a strong believer. One of our co-founder, Amit Gupta, is a strong believer in naturopathy and natural way of healing. So while we were taking lunch, anyone would come with a certain topic of health, he will have a solution. He will have an answer for this. And another co-founder, Vikram Maini, he is what do I say about him? He is like born businessman. He knows
Okay,
if there is a solution, it has to be available to the world.
okay.
So this started more as a conversation about why not help the world with something which is so genuine, something which is subtle, and something which certainly can benefit the world. In fact, there are many diseases. If I say like high blood pressure, diabetes, liver problem, or digestion problem, this can be easily cured using alternate therapies. Whereas if people go for allopathy, probably they take lifelong medicines and they will not have a permanent solution. So, this is how over a lunch, on a typically on a napkin paper, this idea originated.
Wow.
And then we started thinking about it as a creating a platform. And yes, this
Okay.
is a very close subject to each three of us. We personally have experienced the power of alternate therapies in life, and then it's time to go out in the world and share with the world what's the power
Awesome.
within and which you can explore outside as well.
Awesome, awesome. So three individuals with their own strengths came together, and so was formed Vedayu. This, yes, like you said, it's a Bollywood blockbuster, and we wish you the success of a Bollywood blockbuster in this.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you so much. Our
now,
success means
yes,
world over a lot of people benefiting out of it, and I
yes,
really wish we could reach out to more people, share easy way to heal yourself, to accept your body, and there are possibilities where you don't need to suffer, just to find a way out.
absolutely, absolutely. Now at Vedayu, I have gone through your website, and I know you talk about Ayurveda, you talk about homeopathy, you talk about yoga, you talk about pranic healing, Reiki, and uh, uh, so what all do you have in your promote in your company?
Okay, again, I would say it is like a typical startup story. We had big ideas and we wanted to introduce all the therapies at one point of time, but then we realized it is not practical. It's a 1 month old startup, 1 month or 1.5 month old startup, and we realized that let's jot down to 5 major therapies which can be made easily available to the people, which we can go out to the world with ease in treatment, in therapies, in consultancy. So we are mainly focusing for to begin with on top 5 therapies, and we, in fact, this Sunday itself we are starting offering yoga consultancy in various formats.
Okay,
So yes,
okay.
eventually we'll have many other therapies. We want to, but we will restrict ourselves to 5 to start with.
Okay, okay, understandable. Now, when somebody comes to your website, and
Yes.
how does one decide what do I go for? So is there like a first level of consultancy and somebody says, okay, this is your problem and I recommend that you do this kind of therapy, or does the patient or does the person select his own preferred therapy?
Right. So we have understood that people are not very well aware about what are the benefits available of certain therapies. Say, for example, when we talk about indigestion, we have understood that Ayurveda combined with yoga gives a beautiful, easy solutions to deal with it. So what we have done, need to fill up the form based on their requirement, based on their need. We'll connect them to the right healer, and then their consultancy will start online. So
Okay.
everything as of now is based on the personal need and connecting them to the healer to start with an online consultancy.
That's
So
interesting
one need to
because,
fill up the
yes.
form. Yes.
Hmm. So it's not like one size fits all. There is a
No.
customization.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Every
Uh,
disease has a different way of feeling. Every person has a different way of feeling. So identifying what suits you based on your level of discomfort and what kind of therapy will suit you the best, it is suggested.
okay. Um, Now, since this lockdown, and even
Hmm.
once the lockdown lifts, I'm not sure how easily people will start moving out and how quickly
Absolutely.
they'll do that. So, in such a scenario, you are sticking to online counseling, and how does that work?
This is online. This is
Just online.
as of now 100% online.
Okay.
Yes, once everything improvise, we will consider going offline as well. But currently, it is 100% online.
Okay. I believe you
It
also
is,
have a, yes, yes, continue, Jane.
yeah, it is 100% online using calls, video calls, uh, taking interview of a person, finding out problems, and then providing solutions.
Okay, great. Now, when like how they talk about Nadi Shastra,
Yeah,
it's like you have to actually feel the pulse of the patient to
right.
uh, subscribe. So,
Yeah.
how easy or how difficult is it to do that in this current scenario? What is the feedback that you're getting from your consultants? What are they saying? Has the journey, you just started off, but how has the journey been?
I am so happy to share with you that it's just 1 month that we have started, but the response and the positivity that we are getting for this project is like most satisfying thing that had happened in the COVID time. And as such, yes, I completely agree. COVID is something which, which is a curse on humanity, but it also gave us an opportunity to introduce subtle way of being human. How much we can look in within ourselves, how much we can manage our mental level, how we can cure our behavior, how we can rectify some of our physical problems using food, using yoga, using herbs, using Ayurvedic medicines. So when things are difficult and when people are ready to look within themselves, oneself, solutions are available. So even in this difficult time, a lot of people have gone within themselves, they found solutions for themselves, and this is a beautiful thing. Everything has its two sides. Why not focus on what's available, what's possible, and what's positive? And that's what I
True.
think I have learned through Vidayu also.
Great. So, okay, one question suddenly came to my mind. Why the name
Yes.
Vedayu? Why the name Vedayu?
This is Indian origin name for sure. And when three of us were thinking what name should we propose for this project, so it was very clear that the purpose of this project is to bring more life to life.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, Ayu is about age, and Vedis are ancient knowledge. So, Vedayu shares about ancient knowledge to enhance life, to add life to life. So, it's not just living by numbers, and it's not just living up to 80, 100, but it also about how well we can live mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So we focus in this four aspect of life: physically
Okay.
healthy, mentally being healthy, emotionally being healthy, as well as spiritually being healthy. So that's how the name Vidayu has been coined. And I would give all the credit to Amit for coining this word.
Wow, amazing. And it is so interesting that you have spoken about emotional wellness too. Because
Yes.
normally, when you ask somebody, how are you? The
Hmm.
response is, I'm fine or I'm okay. But they are responding in terms of how they feel right now, health wise. Not many people go into the emotions of it. And, the happenings in the world these past couple of days have shown us that it's not just your body which needs to be fit, but your mind, your emotions, your soul, all of that needs to be in top notch condition. So for emotional well-being or for mental well-being, what are the kind of therapies that you have in your kitty, or you aim to start off in your kitty?
So we strongly suggest to begin with yoga, and some of our experts. In fact, 21st June we are going to celebrate International Yoga Day, and please, all the viewers who are listening to us, feel free to join us. It's going to be online, and we will begin with early morning, 6 o'clock, to start with an yoga session. In fact, our expert eventually will speak about. Not on 21st, but in days to come, we'll speak about disease and how that disease can be cured with yoga. So
Okay.
when we talk about disease and its cure, it's never only physical. It has to be combined with mental acceptance to the treatment. So when we talk about alternate therapy, it is never just physical. It is also about mental. It is also about emotional. And Vanna, very nicely you said one thing. Then when people ask you how are you, most of the time we end up saying, "Okay, I'm fine, I'm good." Uh, is it required to say everyone that you are good? I feel we have two kinds of people in our life. One with whom we need to be really formal. Like if I'm talking to you in this platform, I need to be. I can't share everything about my personal life. But then there are other set of people who are with whom I'm very friendly, and with those people, it's important that you share your problem. Don't keep your problem to yourself. If you have any problem, do share with your well wisher, do share with your friends, do identify the people who actually care about you, and
True.
probably while sharing also you will get answer for what's the problem. When we keep our problems in our head, we can't see the problem. But when we start sharing with the people, we start identifying, okay, this is something which is wrong with me. I'll share my personal story. The moment lockdown started, I was suffering from emotional trauma. In fact, for 2 months, I could hardly sleep. I would sleep at times 1 hour, 2 hours, and if it's very very good, I will sleep for 3 hours. So yes,
Oh,
other than emotional trauma, I also suffered through physical problems related to lack of sleep. And thankfully, Amit, who is a co-founder, helped me pass through it. My son helped me pass through it, and both of them together consulted me on my state of mind. And what I realized was I'm just overwhelmed by what's happening in the world. I have to
yes.
accept, okay, this is a problem, and accept is as it is rather than thinking why this has happened. So it can happen to anyone. It's not
Yes.
that you are mentally strong. I'm considered to be mentally strong person. So there is nothing to be, like it can happen only to mentally weak person or the people who don't have family support or people who are alone. It can happen to anyone, and we have many cases these days we are listening. So please share with your well wisher. While sharing, you
Absolutely.
will surely identify, and if not, dig further into it, but make sure that you come out of it. Don't stay in your mental cage. You need to be out of it so that you can live your life.
Absolutely. And maybe now I'm not trained for this, but maybe when you
Mhm.
voice it out, you yourself can probably
Yeah.
see the solution to it. So
Yes. Yes.
it's yes, it's the need of the hour. It's very important for people to,
Absolutely.
open up and talk about stuff, to share stuff. And in this age of social distancing, when you can't see people, you're seeing the same faces for days on end, and you can't see anybody else. It I'm sure it. I mean, yes, Jane, it was very nice of you to share your personal story, and I'm sure that there are many others who have. I still have this. I sleep really late in the night, and there were times when I used to think कि यार रात को इतना लेट हो गया तो सुबह लेट होने ही वाला है. But no, I am up at the crack of dawn because I
Yeah,
can't sleep.
absolutely. Mm.
Yeah, so yes, this is a problem. And I keep coming back to what you said,
Mm.
how you have termed this as original therapy. It's such
Mhm.
a wonderfully coined term, and I think we should promote this. We should leave alternate aside, and keep calling it original
I
therapy.
wish it becomes part of new dictionary in medical
Yes,
world. Yes.
absolutely, absolutely.
It should be
Because
named as a human therapy, not alternate therapy.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, because there is it actually reaches deep down and touches the core of the issue. Like I told you, we were talking to an Ayurvedic doctor the
Hmm.
other day, and she was talking about how you feel unwell, you have a sore throat. Just walk into your kitchen, haldi ka dabba lo, and start from
Haji.
there. So it is as
Absolutely.
simple as that, and yet we are at a day and age where we keep the sore throat for 2 days, and then the third day we go to a doctor
Go
who's going
to
to
take
who's going
antibiotics,
absolutely, which are drugging, like you have one antibiotic and
which
I
is
think you're
killing
off.
us, which is actually killing us.
Absolutely, absolutely. um, uh, so eh, what more can you tell us about human therapy and alternative therapy and original therapy? Yeah, tell us a little bit more about why you think it is so important to go back to our roots. And it's not just now. Chinese have their Chinese medicines, and we have Ayurveda, we have uh, homeopathy is also actually not of Indian origin. I believe it's come from Germany, I think. Um so
UK. Yeah.
what is you know how can we push this cause? How far can we push it and ingrain it into people's minds that they must go back to alternative or to original therapies?
So I would say one thing about your question. Thankfully, because of COVID-19 situation, people have understood that there is something called as immunity. Now, when we
Yes,
talk about immunity, it means it is within us. So something is wrong within us which need to be rectified, right?
yes,
Now, as much as we can be close to ourselves, we can probably find cure also for ourselves. So first thing is to be close to oneself, be close to who I am as a human being, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and then find out the solution. So when you're talking about various therapies, one of the therapy is back flower therapy, and back flower therapy is all about emotions. If you cure your emotion, you will be able to cure your disease. And I have experienced immense power in, first of all, identifying emotion. I will wanna share one of more of my personal story. I wish my sharing would benefit some listeners, and probably they can find solution to some complex
absolutely.
problems that they are facing. So it's around 8 years back. I was having very high counts on thyroid, and my
Okay.
thyroid counts were 40, which generally normal range is 2 to 4. And I'm like strong believer of is it possible that I can cure myself? So I went to few doctors, and everyone said 40 is too high. You at least need to start with basic dosage to get your thyroid levels to within the range. uh, but probably I'm little jiddy kind of a person. So I said, fine, I respect all the doctors with degree, and I would believe you, I would agree with you. Yet at the same time, I want to give myself 2 months. So I did a lot of research about what is thyroid. I found out from various sources about how thyroid actually comes into one's body. Medically, there may be different reason. Medically, it's only hormone imbalance. But then I
Yes.
found out in various forms, like in Louis Hay says, thyroid comes into your body when you suffer from some kind of a guilt. Then there are
Okay.
other therapies which says when you have lack of sleep and high stress level, you get thyroid in your body. So there are various answers to this question, and I try to understand myself. In those days, my father was in the last stage of his life. He was suffering from deadly disease, and it was incurable. So of course, that was there in my mind, back of my mind, more as a stress, or more as a probably even as a guilt that I could not help him come back to life. Emotional stress was there. Understanding all of this, I said, let me give myself 2 months. Consciously try to reduce my stress level, increase my sleep hours, and thirdly, what I did was stop consuming all food items which had hormone injected into it. So I'm
Okay.
vegetarian, so I didn't have to cut down too much of my food items, but I stopped eating milk and milk products. One night, in just 2 months, from 40, my thyroid level came down to 2.5.
Wow.
And I mean, it is possible. What I'm trying to say is, if you find another way of feeling yourself, thankfully, because of internet, all information, all that you need to do research is available online. You just need to be ready to explore, be ready to give yourself that time, and see if it
Yes.
helps. If not, please go back to allopathy and any kind of medicine that you are continuing with. But at least give yourself some time, give yourself that experiment which is worth your lifetime. So
Absolutely.
it's worth a try. Thankfully, I'm not under any medicines. As a girl, we are very much not wanting to disclose our age, but whatever age I am right now, thankfully, because of nature, I'm 45, by the way. Thankfully, because of nature, I could save myself from any kind of medicine. So you
Mm.
you deserve that chance to yourself. You have to just be ready for it. Don't look for
Absolutely.
very शॉर्ट टर्म सॉल्यूशन. ये दवाई लिया, सुबह उठ के ये दवाई लिया और आपका बीपी कम हो जाएगा, सुबह रात को ये दवाई लिया आपका डायबिटीज कंट्रोल हो जाएगा. Please find out solutions which are probably lengthier or which are possible, and
Yes.
give yourself that chance.
I think that is where the crux of the matter is, that people don't have the patience for it. Our original therapies, our original forms of treatments, Ayurveda, all of this have a long process. It While it tackles the root of the issue, it takes a long time. And unfortunately, in this fast-paced life, people don't have the time for it. But now I think there is hope. This pandemic has kind of slowed everybody's momentum down. So now maybe people will realize the importance and you know try and start going back to our traditional therapies.
Absolutely.
Now for you, ever since you have started the company, how has the response been? Are people really opening up to alternative therapies, or still do they have it in their mind ki अरे नहीं, like I said, जल्दी में करना है, immediate cure चाहिए? Are people still skeptical about therapies, our traditional therapies?
So, Vandana, by profession, I am a business consultant mentor, and without failing, I have to do my research. So, thankfully, Amit and Vikram are also aligned with not just jumping into anything just because it is close to your heart. We did our business research, we did our business planning, and we conducted some sort of market survey, and you will be surprised to know that world over, CMM practice has very high level of acceptance. Say for country like Austria, Germany, even Switzerland, which these three are very developed country. At least 35 to 40% of people in their lifetime have used one CMM practices. So this is
Okay.
a kind of acceptance.
Yes,
Yeah,
I just
tell me.
wanted, you're saying CMM practice. Now, for a
That is
layman and
alternate
somebody like you,
therapy.
okay, yeah. So, is
Complementary
there
and
a full
alternate
form?
therapies.
Ha,
Complementary and
okay.
alternate therapies.
Now it
Yeah.
makes sense to me.
So,
Yes, please continue.
so yeah. So I was saying in country which are well developed, like Austria, Germany, Poland, Switzerland. At least 35 to 40% of people have used alternate therapies at least once in their lifetime. I'm
Okay,
sure if
interesting.
they have availability of more option, they will take it as a part of life ongoingly. Probably the kind of support that we have, being in Mumbai, being in Asia, they don't have exposure to so many things. In fact, I would like to share one example with you. I was speaking to my friend who is settled in Canada around 5 years back, and last month I was talking to her, and she said, while I was in Mumbai, I never considered that these are the benefits of being in Mumbai. Suppose you want to learn yoga, it's probably the next door. You have to just
Yes.
cross the lane and they will find the yoga classes. Now, staying in Canada, Toronto, which is not so easy. So, if we make these things available to them, I'm sure they will be willing to explore. And even
Yes.
as a financial report, year on year, we are expecting around 17% rise in market share of CAM practices, which is a very good
Hmm.
number.
It's a good number. Yes, yes, definitely. Wow. So that is actually heartening to hear, and it's nice to know that people haven't completely forgotten their roots and completely forgotten original therapy, and it's it's a very positive note, over there. So yes, we have come to almost the end of our session, and you have shared. It was very nice of you to share your personal stories, and I'm sure a lot of people will take away something from there. I know I am a thyroid patient, and I do take medicines for thyroid. I was also diagnosed with diabetes, but I had like kind of put down my foot and said, "Bas ek to dawai
Hmm.
kha rahi hu. I don't want to have any more
Yes,
medication." So I've been able to
yes.
keep my diabetes under control, thankfully, touch wood. And so yes,
Kudos to
healthy.
you.
Thank you. So healthy eating, working out, and all of that has worked in my favor. But
Yes.
yes, like you said, our original therapies are, therapies which, yeah, actually, वो हमारी मिट्टी में है, kind of a thing. We should be adapting more of that. Before we end this lovely conversation, I want you to leave my, viewers with 5 things that they should keep in mind when they talk about health, when they talk about treatments. 5 things that you want them to always think of when they want to look after themselves or look after their health?
So I will add first thing, that is accept yourself as it is. The moment you start questioning something wrong about yourself, you will find a way to problems. So that is the first thing. Secondly, if you identify that you are emotionally weak, find a solution to get your emotional strength. And you can get emotional strength from people, you can get emotional strength from circumstances, environment, even music can give you emotional strength. But find out what is your emotional strength point, and add it into part of your life. Explore spirituality in life. Spirituality, many people confuse with religion. These two are different things. You may be religious, but you may not be at all spiritual. And you may be highly spiritual, but you may not be religious. So, we have wonderful saints. We have our land is blessed with people like J. Krishnamurti, Ravindo. Listen to them. At least listen 5 to 10 minutes of your everyday to their learning, they are saying, and see if you can uplift yourself spiritually. Physically, at least give yourself 30 minutes a day. It could be in any form, but minimum 30 minutes a day. Give yourself. And lastly, but most importantly, choose your food correctly.
Absolutely.
One of the benefits of being under lockdown is somehow our health habits have improved. And
Yes.
I listen to a lot of stories of people saying, how they feel more healthy. Somewhere
Yes.
the need to go to doctor has come down drastically. It's
Absolutely.
because we have improvised our eating habits. So
Yes.
these five things, I'm sure, are easy to implement, and it's not too much to ask from oneself, but it is something that you need to give to yourself.
Yes, it is something you owe yourself. It is your
Yes,
body. If
yes.
your body is not healthy, why depend on somebody else for your good, well-being
Hmm.
and good health? Wow, this has been a wonderful conversation, Jane.
Panna,
You
one
wanted to,
minute. Do
yes,
all of this, but do it because you love it. Do not do it out of compulsion. There's too much of difference being doing all these things under someone's guidance or under someone's compulsion, rather than doing it willingly, motivatedly. It is like we say, Shraddha is the most important thing for
yes.
a cure. So this is same thing. When you follow these things, give your heart to it, not somebody's mind or somebody's compulsion or somebody's force to it, and then you will see the benefit. Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow, what a wonderful note to end this conversation with. Jane, thank you so much. Thank you for always being there for us. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for sharing such wonderful examples and your life with us. We will always be in debt for this. Thank you so much. And to all you viewers, I hope you have taken home something with you from today. And we will see you again next month with another Saat Ki Baat Lajja ke Saath. Thank you, Jane. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Vanna, so much, and Lajja team, love you.
Love you. Thanks.